press other button. So now it should be live. There we go. Hello, everybody. My name is Tori, and welcome back to whatever the fuck we're doing today. No, today we're doing State of Play with Elfie. Elfie. There you go.
Yeah.
State of Play with Elfie. The idea is basically that within this and about 25 minutes, the State of Play is going to be happening. So we're going to be live reacting to it, giving our thoughts as we go along. And because State of Play is one of those fun things, when you bust out the rum to, you know, start drinking, because that's what Sony drives me to do. No, just kidding.
Or the vodka.
This is what they don't give me games, so they drive me to drink.
I just realized I never pulled your moderator tools. My bad.
That is not the good. How could you do that?
No, it's not.
Sadness.
I'm terrible at modding.
No, it happens.
So are you just drinking straight rum, or did you mix anything with it?
No. I'm mixing cola with it. So it's rum and like the cheap Cola Zero. Because those two go to I got the Cola Zero because I couldn't get regular cola because I didn't have regular cola anymore because it's always gone there. So I got the Cola Zero because I refused to pay an extra $1.50 for fucking Coca-Cola. They could shove it. Yeah. Yeah, that's that.
Oh, that's great.
On your end, could you quickly check audio test wise? Could you quickly pop into stream? For yourself and like hear how you sound in comparison to me, because I'm actually kind of curious because I'm trying this new way of mixing the audio. Testing. Did it work?
I think it sounds good.
Nice. So
I think it's fine. They'll tell us if it's terrible.
Probably. But the idea is basically instead of using OBS to route all my audio and having the possibility of this.
Eating my cheese. Sorry, I heard a weird noise. I have a charcuterie board and ramen, and I hear a couple weird wet sounds, and I look over and she's licking a piece of cheese. I'm still gonna eat it.
Oh my God.
I'm shameless.
Don't eat the cat cheese.
Well, she only took like 2 licks. It's not gonna kill me.
Fair enough. But yeah, no, so I'm routing everything through Wavelength now, so I can put different like compressor sounds on everything, and then hopefully that will be the perfect audio. Probably
I hope
won't
so.
be, but I'll accept it. Anyway, outside of that, State of Play is going to be happening. It might be an interesting one. It's supposedly going to last for about 40 minutes of them just announcing new games upon new games upon new games. If anything, there's probably going to be stuff there I'm not going to be that excited about. But the rumor mill for a while now has been speculating that there might be a new Devil May Cry coming out. A remake of the first one, supposedly, which would kind of align because the 3rd of April, they're releasing that Devil May Cry anime on Netflix. So, you know, joint releases wise, it could kind of work out for them that way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Other than that, it's also been that anniversary for Resident Evil, and there hasn't been a new one out for a while. So,
do you think
they could?
Do we think RE9?
Either RE9 or an RE1 remake, because that also has been rumored for a while that might have been in the work. Especially now that Capcom has just released Monster Hunter Wildlands. And so Capcom like hypes up one game and then they wait a long time to keep hyping up that game. And now that game came out. So either they're going to have a trailer talking about the game again, or they might have, teasing the next thing, which would be nice because for one, Devil May Cry hasn't had a new game in fucking years. And 2, Resident Evil has been, it's been a while. Or is that just me? Like, okay, no, it's been 4 remake? Is that a year old or 2 years now? I feel like it's been 2.
You know what? I think it was technically 2023 because Then
that's 2. Then that's 2 if it's 2023. Yeah, no, exactly.
Well,
so it's been a while,
right?
Yeah. So with that said, and on the God of War thread mill, there might be. Again, it's also the anniversary of that franchise, so some people in the rumor mill have been floating around the idea of perhaps a compilation of the Greek games, like a Greek game compilation, if that makes sense. Which, that could be nice. That could honestly be be a nice thing to have. I'm not expecting that much. I do know that a while ago, I think it was an investors report not too long ago, a big reveal that happened is that about like 10-ish live service games that were in development at various studios, like heavily sponsored by Sony, all were cut in their development because of the whole live service model not working out for their shareholders, and the PlayStation head that pushed that initiative being, I think, demoted into another position, or like being offloaded into another position or whatever. Like, I know that happened. I know that is part of like the something that happened. So I'm wondering to which extent that might translate itself into this state of play, because it has been like 2 years ago, right? They did the state of play where they announced like a bunch of games that they were going to bring out on the PS5. One of the final games was like Spider-Man 2, and it was like, oh, the big game, Spider-Man 2, and then it came out, and it was fine.
Nice.
Welcome in, Kel. And then they came out with that, and what's the other game? And then that game now also released on PC. So like every game that, you know, was supposed to be there to hype up the PlayStation has had a release, has basically also had a PC release. So now it's like, okay, what's the next big thing? Because for a while it was like, okay, Silent Hill 2. That's multi-platform.
Right, and then that
doesn't
came
really
out,
count.
and that everyone was looking forward to, and now that's already over, and it's like, well, then fuck, what's next?
What's next? Are we going to see something about Silent Hill Forte? The Silent Hill F thing that they teased ages ago?
Yes. Silent Hill Forte is one, because it's supposed to be a whole new universe, whole new thing. See, now I have to watch my cheese religiously so Ophi doesn't get to it. My point was...
just put the cheese in front of you.
What I was going to say is, Forte is one I've really been looking forward to, because it's supposed to be a whole new, like, reimagining of the franchise. And, like, a whole new setting. In Japan, the graphics that we did see in some of the teasers looked really good. So I have really high hopes for that game, and I don't know, like, I want to see more in it. I feel like it's been too long since we've seen any update.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since like anything really came out, because like the short message release that had mixed responses because the voice acting was kind of ass. But
the story was good, but yeah, the voice acting was
for what it was. I liked it as like a cute teaser of, okay, this is sort of where they want the franchise to head, and there were some neat elements about it, right? And Silent Hill 2 remake, I might have sounded a little too negative on, but at the end I liked it, you know. Maybe I liked it more when I was at your place, because then when we were replaying the original, it was like, actually, yeah.
And also when I got stuck, you got to help me. It was really cute. When we played Silent Hill: The Short Message, at one point there's this section where you have to kind of run through like a maze to collect all these memorabilia to achieve the maze, and I kept getting lost. I was fine at evading the enemy, but it's the getting lost part. So he pulled up a map and then told me, go right here, go left here, go straight here, go there, and we finished it after like 5 different tries of me just failing after he pulled up the map. We did it together. Yeah. Me playing and him guiding me. It was really cute. I liked it. That was tense too, not gonna lie. That's why I liked A Short Message. It did have me on the edge of my seat.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
They're just adding to the title. Just gonna keep adding shit to the title randomly.
I'm still eating my noodles.
Oh yeah, that's totally fine. Well, again, we have like 16 minutes before it like starts, and then it does that thing probably where it's like, oh, it's a few minutes of pre-talk. I think that, what is it, like developers come out and talk about
show me the games.
Show me the games, but you know, I don't mind if they pre-ramble a little bit, where it's like, okay, introduce your game, like what's it about? What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Instead of like 50 CG like animated things that don't tell me dog dick about what the game's actually about.
No, I don't think.
Again, if you'd have to choose, right? Again, going by the there's one other thing I might be expected that because it maybe have leaked early, and maybe it was supposed to be announced during the state of play, and that was the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. The release date got announced for August, but that was a leak that then afterwards got followed up by an announcement. So I wonder if the announcement for that was supposed to maybe fall here. Then probably some shit to highlight the PS5 Pro, I imagine, because why otherwise buy that hunk of junk? I sounded negative again, but like I'm not trying to, but it is what it is, right?
I'm gonna put your screen share on my other screen so that I get good copies.
Oh no, that's fair. That's fair. And then I'm wondering. Okay, so Helldivers, right? Helldivers just had its anniversary, and we've been building up now the Illuminate. We've had the Omens of Tyranny expansion for like a couple of months now, right? Like at least 2.
Yeah.
And I mean, the big reason it took a while it took a while between Escalation of Freedom and Omens of Tyranny was because of the whole balancing debacle that led to like them rebalancing a bunch of the guns and stuff like that, right? So I'm wondering if all is well, since the anniversary just came, we've been hyping up the Meridian black hole for a while. If within Helldivers, maybe we're getting the next chapter.
Maybe
like the second coming of the Illuminate, where the second wave of Illuminate baddies might be finally dropped on us or something like that. That could be nice, because like Helldivers has been Helldivers has been the breakout success for Sony, like the only live service one that actually worked, basically. So I'm wondering if that's gonna be
not gonna lie,
pushed at all. That would be nice. If anything, it's so funny being like, oh yeah, I'm actually playing a mainstream game. It's kind of odd in a way, like how the one game we didn't play is like, oh wait, we're technically actually a mainstream game if you think about it.
Well, it's because you and I tend to, okay. I have this weird adverse feeling about playing a popular game right on release. A, because of bugs. I like to give it a few weeks for stuff to get patched. And B, also, like, sometimes mainstream games are just overhyped and kind of fucking mid. I'm sorry. And if there's anything I learned this past year was that, for example, Mouthwashing, excellent indie game, and I don't really see any other game doing a better job of storytelling in the past year. So sometimes it's just like fun to not play mainstream, but also sometimes it's fun to just do a democracy. Because Helldivers is a fantastic game.
And blowed shit the fuck up. That's part of the fun, right?
So you gotta everything in moderation. I think only playing mainstream games, you're shooting yourself in the foot and taking your good experiences away from yourself.
Oh, definitely.
Mouthwashing was so good. I know it was excellent, Cal, and I hope to see them make more games because they did great.
It was pretty mainstream within the people that play horror games, right? Most people that play horror games are like, hey, you gotta check out Mouthwashing. So
yeah, but if you've seen the developer, they are 100% the archetype of a very small indie studio.
That's true. That's fair.
So I'm very proud of them for becoming mainstream, because not every indie developer gets that kind of hype.
No, exactly.
That just speaks
it's
to a testament of how good their game is. Yeah.
Pre-roll ads are on. Why are pre-roll ads on? What the hell?
Did you run your ads, sweetie?
I don't
like, what happened there?
What?
By the way, for those of you guys who are interested in watching the State of Play with us, it's going to start in a few minutes here, about 13. So now's a great time to make some food if you want to cook a dinner or a lunch, depending on what time it is for you. And maybe grab something to drink. That's what I would recommend, because State of Play is typically a couple hours, isn't it? He's not listening.
I'm looking at the thing. I'm very sorry. What's wrong? What's
How
happening?
long is State of Play normally? I think it's usually, I was just telling anyone who's listening to maybe grab some food now, because State of Play usually takes an hour or two to get through.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 40 minutes. So if you are, what is State of Play? So State of Play is essentially the equivalent of, it's Sony's equivalent to Nintendo Direct. It's where they announce basically the whole
like what their projects are, what's upcoming in the gaming industry, in their gaming sphere for PlayStation.
Yeah,
they do it every year.
You bought a console. What games are you going to be able to play? That's basically the idea. And the release window of them isn't always announced. Might be some stuff that's new. Might be some DLC stuff here and there.
Kind of think about how at the game of... I thought it was the game itself. Oh yeah, no, this is like the gaming announcements. That's why I'm not streaming. I'm just a guest, because I don't ever stream this kind of stuff. I'm just hanging out. I'm eating and getting drunk because it's my day off.
Yeah, and for me, it's like every time an award show, or well, I haven't done it in a long ass time, but like, I think somewhere before we met, a thing I used to do was basically I would go live, and then like when there was like awards shows or whatever, I just get like trashed. Well, trashing whatever I saw, because half of the award show is like commercials anyway. But that's the fun. The fun is the commercials.
Well, here's the thing. Now we can get trash and do that together because I love doing stuff like that. It's amazing plan.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cal. It's great. And Tori is also drinking. He just works tomorrow, so he can't get as trashed as me. But I have 0 responsibilities tomorrow aside from class in like over 30 hours from now, so I can get as drunk as I want. And I'm drinking vodka with pomegranate juice and blackberry seltzer. It's excellent. It's a very good drink.
That is indeed the fare. I am drinking cola with Havana Special Rum, aged in oak barrels.
I should have saved my bubbly rant for stream, but his drink is like a classic rum and coke.
It's an amber-looking rum with notes of vanilla and special smooth taste due to aging in oak barrels. I love it's a very fancy fancy Havana, and then I'm just drinking like trashy cola with it. it's a perfect combo. It perfectly works
I'm
out.
Drinking
it's great.
I have really trashy vodka, but I have a very nice high-end pomegranate juice, kind of. And then I have very good blackberry seltzer, so it's very, very like fruity and
very balanced.
And it's probably gonna make me burp. Excuse me. And that's just gonna happen sometimes. But it is very balanced drink. It's very good. It's
also,
very
don't
fresh.
worry if you're watching, by the way, the moment we go into state of play, we're gonna go in like game mode and watch the games and stuff like that, and more of a
I want you guys to be able to see everything with
like
us.
this. Yeah, exactly. And that'll be the most fun, even though our graphics are maybe covering a big part of the screen. I just noticed that.
You can make me little.
No, actually, it's my head that's covered. It's my like squared thing that's kind of
your big fat head.
My big fat head is covering so much of the screen. I could have it cover more of the screen. I could be the screen. On Twitch, on YouTube, I have the bottom section, so I am contained.
I like your big head. It's very satisfying to just like grab your head and kind of shake it around and just like.
You're talking about other things.
Yeah.
How you talk
well,
about
your
the
head
hair.
is just much larger.
Fuck my asshole.
That was so loud.
Why is that so loud?
Why did they not prepare us for it?
Fuck me. Oh, okay, it's 9 minutes. It's like the last 10 minutes, so now they're technically live.
I'm turning it down. You turn it down to where it's comfortable for you in stream, and then I'll adjust my sound in Discord accordingly.
Okay. This is comfortable for me. Yeah, -20. There we go. Holy ass, that jump scared me. Why would they do that?
It's actually a comfortable level for me too, thank you, honey. I don't know.
Nice. The neat thing I've noticed, by the way, right? Make sure you
turn off the lo-fi music, honey, because this is playing music.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get to use the PlayStation music. Yeah. You see, it goes square, circle, X, triangle. Fuck, I could not say the last one for the life of me.
That's okay. I have a question for you. Did you?
Yes.
It's kind of off topic, but I promise it's related.
It's fine.
Did you watch the halftime Super Bowl show? Kendrick Lamar?
No, I saw a few clips of it. The Saint Drake part, I saw that, him laughing his ass off.
Oh yeah.
And like some parts about Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh yeah, you and I are gonna have to watch this off stream. It was a really good social commentary, and I thought it was probably one of the best halftime shows I've ever seen. Thought it was really good.
Oh shit, okay.
That's just me personally. I love Kendrick. How can you not? Kendrick is the GOAT. I'm sorry. It's not Drake, it's Kendrick. It's been Kendrick all along. I used to like Drake until I found out about all his shady dealings. My like for him very quickly dissipated. Not a fan. Anyway, so you see all of these
he's not been having a lot of fans
symbols
lately. Yeah.
No, because he's a pedophile. Anyway, you see all these little symbols on the screen?
Yeah.
So in the halftime show, there were these symbols on the stage, but there's some discourse over were they trying to represent Squid Games?
The PlayStation.
Kind of. People are trying to like discuss like, are they trying to use like game as a symbolism, like the elites or see this country as a game, or is it more about Squid Games? And along the same vein, like, are they trying to illustrate that like the world is just like people are just entertainment and all these rich people's plans and like all this bullshit, whatever. But it's an interesting discourse, so I kind of want you to see it and weigh in on it, because I can't decide if I think it's PlayStation controller symbols on the stage or if it is indeed Squid Games.
That's
So
kind
we're
of
gonna watch
difficult
this
because at the
later.
same time, is there a cross as well? Is it like a cross, and then on the other side, it's like the
I'm pretty
PlayStation
sure,
controller sort of
yes.
layout there? Because then I would say
No,
indeed,
I mean,
it could stand for both because
will
well, it works out. But
hold on, let me pull up a picture. I'm gonna put down my lunch. Hold on.
well, did they have X's? Yes or no?
There was.
Because I don't
an X,
remember
I'm
Squid
pretty
Game.
sure.
I don't remember Squid Game having X's. That's why. Like I know circle, square, triangles, yes, but I don't know if X's, if there were like masks with X's. So therefore, that could be your hint, perhaps.
Come on.
The music
I'm
just
gonna put up
jumped.
on
What the
YouTube.
fuck?
Well, it's gonna loop.
6
Probably not gonna
minutes.
loop
I
well.
also don't have the like state of play chat on because it's garbage.
Oh yeah, don't. That's gonna be
Um,
absolute fucking trash.
It's just people. Okay, I will say when I was looking at it, it was a little bit funny. It was like people going like, "Time for Concord 2, GTA 7, Google 2," like people just being absolute ridiculous and unhinged and out of pocket. But it was funny, a little bit. Stupid, it's really stupid. But you know, sometimes the stupid needs a place to exist on the internet.
True.
That's where it should stay. Stay on the internet. Should not really move from there. I think that is the best place to keep it and not really move it around.
I'm linking the halftime Super Bowl show. There's a square, a triangle,
Send it in the, our watch list and then give me a screenshot
and a
of like
circle
the.
and an X. There's a square, a triangle, a circle, and an X.
Yeah, then that's probably sponsored by Sony.
No,
Maybe
Apple,
maybe the biggest.
actually. Apple. It's
Oh.
Apple Music, honey. Yeah, Apple Music
Oh.
is the one who sponsors the halftime, I think.
Well, yeah, but well, maybe it was a subversive message into how AirPods suck.
Sorry.
Deep-seated.
Are you saying that because I've been having trouble with my AirPods
Yes.
for like months now? Aw,
Yeah.
it's true though.
I don't have AirPods, so I don't know the difference. Although well,
Here, I'll just post it in general so that you can
that's fair.
watch it. I'm gonna post it in my chat too, my Discord.
Fair enough. I'm not gonna put it on now though, because that shit is gonna.
No.
Okay.
You watch it. I'm saying after stream.
Stream
It's
is
also
probably
13
gonna
minutes
get
long.
copyrighted anyway.
It's gonna
but, like,
overlap.
Fair
Yeah,
enough,
but it's
fair
gonna
enough.
overlap with the time the state of play starts, so we'll just save it for later.
Oh, yeah, we could watch that later. By the way, for whoever is in chat, is the audio comfortable? Like, we should be a significant amount louder than it, but then we'll, for the most part, try to shut up as it's
From
doing
what I
the
can tell,
thing.
it sounds good.
Yeah, there we go.
Hold on, I'm gonna slurp
See,
the rest of my
maybe
noodles.
we'll get Astrobot 2. A few months after the first one came out.
Didn't they just have a DLC?
Yes. Well, okay, yeah, they added the speed run challenge thingies, the time trials. I got my little Helldivers. They should add if for every little cosmetic like that should become an equipable like costume. That once you unlock all the costumes and shit, you could just like slap someone so I can run around as a Helldiver. That's all I want. I just want my B-22 suit. No, is it the B-01? No. B-22 is the new one. I don't remember what the original is. It's something or another. Something along those lines.
I finished my
There we go.
noodles just in time.
Yeah, you finished your noodles. There you go. Nice.
I did. They were so good.
Aww.
Good ramen. I can
Yeah.
eat my charcuterie cheese that I feel like.
Also, one of the things we might have to be playing one of these is, I can't believe it's coming out of my mouth, Dead by Daylight, because they added original Nemesis, and I got it, and I played it, and I felt like Nemesis. I was supposed to be.
That's right. So if State of Play doesn't take a million years this year, and he's not super tired, we might play a few rounds, and I might go live for that. I might. Keyword might. I'm not sure. I have everything queued up. We'll see how I feel.
Or we'll boot up Helldivers or something. If there's like, if they do that thing where it's like out now, and it's like we might as well go check it out.
Oh yeah,
Right?
like that. True.
I doubt it. I doubt it highly, but
But you never know.
they did it last time.
Well, did they though? Or
I
are you
want
talking
Hive
about
Lords.
the Game Awards? That's true. I also.
Well, they did it with the Game Awards, but I mean, State of Play is Sony's thing, so think that perhaps they'd bring out the big guns. Again, they've been in the Sony has had a lot of critique now on itself. So this state of play is really here to prove, like, hey, what are you going to bring to the table? Now, to be completely honest,
this is like their redemption arc, right?
A little bit, yeah. But to be honest, I don't have the biggest hope for it until Capcom does some cool shit. Because, okay, this is the thing, right?
Because Capcom is Capcom, right?
Yeah, for fucking years, my brother would always hype me up for the award shows, and slowly I'd catch on and be like, nothing interesting is ever going to be announced. And he'd be so hyped, and then the award show would come, and I was like, how was it? And he's like, yeah, it was kind of okay. Or he'd be like, yeah, that was a great award show, and I was like, no, I watched it as well. It was mid as fuck. What are you talking about? And that went on for multiple years, and now I start watching these on my own, because then at least I'm, you know.
We have 1 minute till it starts. I'm gonna go grab another ice cube. I'll be right back.
Also, I noticed when
how your brother made it work.
That's fine. Also, a thing I've noticed is that when I don't watch these live, I'll just not watch them, and then I will just not be up to date, because like the Game Awards happen. The only thing I looked up from that was the on the line, the 21 Pilots on the line performance that they did for like the arcane sort of part of the show, because that, like, the way he sings it live has like a more guttural growl that's like really fits the song well, and that's like the only part of the award I actually looked at. That and the part where Astro Ball won. Like, that's it. For the rest, I kind of didn't check any of it out. So I'm really, if there might be stuff here that was already announced, but then will be hyped for me because it'll be like new for me, if that makes sense. Just in case, I am going to be switching to the gaming screen, or well, what you more know as the gaming screen within the thing. 3, 2, oh, get here!
Back in time.
Get your ass back here! It's the games.
I'm here.
Games.
Oh, already? Holy shit! It's already starting. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Where's the games?
Let me get another drink.
Give me games.
Oh, get in the chase alone.
Fuck.
This
is not new. Oh, and now their mixing is all silent and shit. What's this Superman music? What the fuck? No, it's Monster Hunter. Yeah, it's Monster Hunter.
Okay, I was like, I'm not crazy.
It does look pretty cool, but apparently it's optimized to Did that monkey just take a shit?
I love you.
Yes, you get sharded on. Best game of the year. Okay, it does look cute, but I played one of the Monster Hunters, I think New World, and after a while it started repeating bosses, and then I got bored.
That's
but it was
valid.
fun. They're fun games. It's just, you know, after you've seen every enemy, it's like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But you can play them with friends, which is neat, and like the hunting of the monsters is pretty cool. Or like the mechanics for it and stuff like that.
I've never played a Monster Hunter game. Yeah, I've never played one. I have Monster Hunter Wild, I think.
You have Wild? Oh, shit.
I think so. Check your library. I'm pretty sure we both have it.
Wait, don't we both have one of them? I don't know if it's Wild or New World. I don't fucking remember. It's one of the ones.
Wait, I might be wrong.
Come on, Capcom. Give me something else. That just released. Give me...
You know what? I think I have New World.
The hell? Ooh. Spring 2025. First free title update.
Oh, yeah, it is World. I'm silly.
That is World, okay.
You're right. Yeah.
2020.
No,
wait,
I don't
what?
think I'll be getting Wilds, though. Wait.
Oh, wait, it's not out yet? I thought that was out. Or is it the
out.
beta? Or is it the beta that's out?
I don't know. I could be silly.
Oh, fuck me. Then we might not be getting anything from Capcom. God damn it.
I mean, technically we are. It's just not Resident Evil.
この他にもタイトルアップデート第1弾で追加されるコンテンツはまだありますが、詳細は改めてお知らせしたいと思っております。本作は発売後に数回のタイトルアップデートを予定しています。
That is pretty cool. Like again, if you're into this kind of shit, right? This game is pretty neat. So I can't fault it. I can't be all shitty on it. It's like, no, shit's pretty cool.
本日の発表は以上となります。 引き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
Oh, okay.
More
Come on,
Resident
Capcom, give me
Evil.
more. Give me more. Give me Devil May Cry.
Please, Capcom, I will sell my left tit for more Resident Evil. I want it.
Sega.
Unleash vengeance.
There's Streets of Rage 4.
More than a weapon.
Shinobi?
It is the soul of a shinobi.
Oh,
Oh,
I mean,
that's an interesting. I
again,
like the graphic style.
it's cool if you're into this kind of stuff. Yeah, no, for a 2D side
I think
scroller,
it
probably
looks
pretty
nice.
No obstacle can
Yeah, it
stand
looks
in their
nice.
way. So
It looks good.
where others would not dare.
I have no idea what the hell the person in the background is saying because I'm not really listening to them. I'm just looking at the pretty colors.
Striking
Right?
with lethal precision.
It does look good. Ah, yes.
Each
I win the game button.
each
Look him
tool
in.
a part of the whole. This is the master of the shinobi.
Thank you for joining. We're just watching State of Play. You can grab some snacks and join us if you'd like.
It looks good.
The legend continues.
Probably the most I could say for it. Yeah, no, it looks good if you're into this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I like the
Shinobi
art style.
of Vengeance.
I think that's really pretty.
Okay, so now we're gonna be all getting Sega shit, right? Oh fuck me, of course. Ugh, Sonic.
I heard that Disney wants to buy Sonic, which is just so funny
Yeah.
to me.
Did that have to do because Sonic 3 outdid Mufasa or something like that? Wasn't that why the rumor mill?
Yeah, that's
started
why. I
saying
think I
that?
sent you a video about it because it was cracking me up.
You're trying to fall asleep? Oh, I hope that when you do sleep, you have got.
Oh, what the fuck? Ah, yes, the perfect stream quality where it goes all
I know,
glitchy
it's
the moment
really-
something happens on stream. You know what? I think it's indicative of the Sonic quality.
Did you check to make sure
God.
your stream quality is as high as it can be, though?
It is as high as it can be. So every time there's something
Okay, just
glitching on
making
the
sure.
screen, that's not me.
It's just
that's the what they are sending out there.
Oh no!
I mean, if you're gonna copy Mario Kart, you might as well do it with Sonic, I suppose. You know, for
Yeah,
a
it
character
does
that
kinda make
runs
sense.
fast, you give him a cart.
You're right. I just
Sure.
realized this is a complete rip of Mario Kart. There's like, okay, fine. Like, Nintendo is always going to do it better.
Well,
when
at
it
least
comes
he
to that kind of
shuts up,
stuff.
so I guess that's a great thing. You know?
I'm sorry. Can you tell we're not Sonic fans?
Yeah.
Neither of us.
Oh, fine. Oh god, Knuckles looks ugly
literally-
in this one.
Had to
Oof.
stop watching one of my favorite Niji Sanji streamers before Niji Sanji became shitty because they
Really?
like Sonic. Yeah. And I couldn't do it anymore.
Oh, ooh, Bandai Namco. Well, damn, someone used the
Whoa.
EQ.
Yeah.
Welcome in,
welcome.
Snowy. Hello, welcome
Over
in.
parallel worlds. As their fates begin to intertwine,
Is
The
it
voice acting is very Hoyoverse
Persona?
coded. Yeah,
the
right?
battle to alter
It
destiny.
looks Persona-y.
Embark on a journey alongside gods, heroes,
Wait a minute.
and
Is this
monsters of
Digimon?
bygone eras. The anomalies
That looked like.
known as Digimon.
Oh my god, it fucking is.
Oh my god, it's Digimon, your favorite!
Okay, instantly good again. Oh, that's cute.
Now you'll finally get to
Oh,
play
but it's
a
turn-based.
Pokemon style
Fuck.
game.
The future.
No.
Yeah, well,
but
that's-
look, it is cooler than Pokemon. Look, they get like guns and shit.
Okay, you only think it's cooler than Pokemon because you like guns, but Pokemon is still the original.
And they evolve into like cybernetic monsters. I actually don't know if Pokemon's the first one. I think Digimon and Pokemon had like a very close release to each other, but they were different kinds of games. Digimon was based on Tamagotchis. Pokemon was just Pokemon, you know. Okay, no, that's kind of cool.
大家好，我是《输入之魂》的创作者杨斌。从一名独立开发者到今天与 PlayStation 携手，这一路走来已历经10年。《输入之魂》结合了流畅爽快的战斗体验与丰富多样的世界设计，
Welcome
玩
to
家将在
Ninja.
各具风格的场景中探索，
Welcome
面
YouTube
对充
channel.
满个性的敌人，同时与有趣的角色互动。 逐步解开精彩的故事。
Digimon over Pokemon?
接下来，
Oh
我非
my
常激
heart!
动地向大家展示
Wow.
全新的游戏
Again.
版
My
并
precious
正式确认
Pokemons.
游戏的
He
发布
grows
日期
into a big T-Rex that gets like chest,
I'm gonna drink
that
more
gets
vodka and
nipple
eat more
missiles,
stacks.
which is objectively the best thing ever.
Keep having the same dream. A horrible dream.
Well,
Where
sad.
monsters invade our world.
Oh?
A powerful being falls from the sky.
Ah, yes.
And when it seems they might
It's like a
vanquish the
big
invaders,
dragon.
the dream ends. Is
Well,
this really
pretty
just a
succinct
dream?
dream.
My
No, you're a
only
video game,
hope
so it's never.
lies
Wait,
in
is that
fear.
a Final Fantasy thing?
I think so.
Might be.
Come, Kaiser. We will travel across worlds. leap
Ah,
through
yes.
dimensions.
This camera is very inspiring. I can't immediately start bitching about the camera angle. God damn it.
You already did. It's too late, my dear.
Dang it. It looks like pretty random bullshit.
I see
Well.
great power within you. A destiny.
Oh, Beyblade.
waiting to be fulfilled.
I've never wanted to
Beyblade's
talk
pro
about
game,
Turtle
that's what
Things.
you're talking about.
Yeah, the Beyblades. Those are pretty fun.
We liked
I like
Beyblades too when I
Bakugan
was a
as
kid.
well. Bakugan was pretty cool because they were like
Beyblades are
little
fun.
round toys, and you'd roll them, and then on a magnetic card they'd like open up, a metal card
in
that they
your
like
hand.
jump open. That was pretty cool. Had a nice cartoon. Season 1 and Season 3 were pretty good. Season 2 sucked ass. And from Season 4 onwards it was bad too.
I got more into Pokemon when I was older because my parents didn't let us like do a lot of that stuff when I was a kid. So
Random bullshit,
Never
go!
wanted to be a hero. But for humanity's sake,
also I was a book reader when I was a kid, less of a gamer and more of a nerd.
Then give me your
I was a dork.
arena.
We're dork.
Yeah, but you were a
Lost
nerd.
soul aside.
Oh, so not
the-
Final Fantasy.
So the guy was like, I was an indie, I was a single dev, and now I've been working together. That was for this game. I thought he was talking about the
Okay.
previous. Oh.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
Okay.
Oh,
We've
so she's
got
gonna talk
several
about
updates
what's
today from
next.
partners around the world,
Oh.
starting with news from the Like a Dragon series. First up,
Yeah,
the playable
Yakuza.
demo of Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii arrives on PS5 this Friday. Players could try out 2 battle styles, including
Oh my
Goro
God.
Majiba's new sea
The only
dog
anime was
style, as
Princess
well as
Mononoke.
engage in naval battles at the Pirates
It's Studio
Coliseum.
Ghibli, isn't it?
That is Studio Ghibli, yeah.
Studio Ghibli
Yeah.
anything is amazing. And I would
Miyajima
agree to
would-
any...
Sega and
It's literally
Nick
nothing
Rocket
that
joined
anything's Studio
forces in
Ghibli.
Ichiban's Holiday, a new crossover DLC
I watched a few of
coming
their
to
things.
the
They're
Diver.
okay. Oh my god, what the
Ichiban
hell?
Kasuga and other
Ah yes,
You know,
legacy
Studio
Dave the
Ghibli's a
Diver,
classic, my love.
but with
gang of
punching.
troublemakers in classic beat 'em up style,
Sorry.
all while perfecting new recipes at Bancho Sushi. Dave
Yeah, that's
the
kinda
Diver
hype, though.
Ichiban's Holiday arrives this April on PS5 and PS4.
That's actually pretty high, I'm not gonna lie.
The Split
Oh.
2 alpha begins February 27th on PS5.
I mean, okay.
Use portals and futuristic physics to dominate the arena, and play a new 24-player mode where 3 teams compete on a massive map.
So another shooter game, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. I'm here to give you an exclusive first look in the
Ooh, what?
future of the WWE 2K franchise.
Well, these games still look like
It's
PlayStation 3
2K.
games, so
The
I'm really not into anything
Swear.
2K.
With the island,
I don't really
players
care that
enter
much
an
about it
online
either, but, like,
environment
It's just
filled
because
with
it's
WWE
sports related. It's like, ugh.
it's like pro wrestling, which is interesting. It's basically just
I'm gonna make it
Pretend?
really funny because I don't give a shit about this at all, so I'm gonna talk about it if that's okay. But I'm gonna make a
Sure.
really interesting observation I made. I work in IT, tech support, and I have customers who call in and they're gamers. And the gamers that are like you and I, that like fantasy and horror and like some shooter games, that kind of mix, they're all really cool, really chill people. And all of the people who play 2K are the most assholey dick gamers I've ever seen in my life. They treat me like shit. And same with the COD players. They're all fucking assholes. I have no respect for them. But roleplay people, super chill pro gamer. Like anyone in like the vein of what Tori and I do with like more of that like creative fantasy stuff, they're all so fucking cool. Everyone else is an asshole and they can get fucked as far as I'm concerned.
Are you ready? It's 2025.
I'm having vodka. That's just how I feel.
We are getting closer to the launch of Borderlands 4. Let's go!
Oh yeah, you announced that one day long ago. I mean, it looks like Borderlands.
I'll let AMK know, because AMK likes Borderlands. I saw them playing it.
It's cute. They originally had like a bunch of sales on it. Might be interesting to play. I don't know, but it's like it's mainly a friends focused thing. It's like you and your friends go out and loot or shoot. But it's like focused with a story. I just don't know if I'll be into
Borderlands. You might have to find like a buddy to play that with.
I think it's just too long.
I'm your only buddy you play games with. That's also true.
That is true.
Sorry, my dear Borderlands, this isn't my thing.
See the worst.
It looks cool though. It's fun to watch.
It is pretty colors. Like its style is neat. God damn it! I have to pee. Fuck! But what if something comes out that's cool?
You'll just have to hold your pee. Hold your piss.
So badass, so much fun. I want more. We don't have to.
Can you guys talk about it longer?
Borderlands 4 is going to break free
Dang
for a
it.
special state of play this spring, focused exclusively on Borderlands 4. And we're diving deep, you guys.
I love the Doom trailer. I thought it'd be cool, but it was really bad. Oh no! I still need to play Doom.
Should
play it first. It's pretty good. We're all done. 2016 Doom.
Hopefully soon.
All on PlayStation 5, but
it's one of the first things I want to tackle after my classes are done is Doom.
Well, what is it? Don't hold
along
on,
with Monster or Witcher 3 and
Who wants a
Floormancer
for Borderlands 4? This Randy. Well, Borderlands 4 launches
Dang it, I could have peed in this time. Dang it.
On September 23rd.
Next break, honey.
Jesus, that's a while.
See you in spring.
Yeah, it's...
Well, it gives them enough time to work out all the kinks. Hey is light. EA.
Still waiting for StarCraft 3. Oh, okay. Never played that one either.
From the makers from It Takes Two. Okay, time for me to leave.
They talked about this one already. We know about this.
Yeah. Okay, so I could go pee.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you can go pee.
This is not disparaging this thing. It's just like, you know.
No. It's just that you go pee. I'll explain. Yeah, so this was talked about during the Game Awards. It's quite lengthy. So, you know, this is nothing new. We've already seen this before.
I kind of need yours.
Maybe with a little bit more exposition, but...
For this story, from when me and my sister were younger.
Look at all of this. It's amazing. I base the story around my dad. All I can do is write this silly story. Oh, we'll face it together. We got this. Yeah.
Okay.
Follow my lead.
A little bit extra they added in this one.
I wrote it when I was a kid. What sort of devil child were you?
I will say,
What now?
I do like games that are designed specifically for two-player multiplayer, because I think a lot of the times people will focus on groups of 4 or open lobby, like, or battle royale style.
Boom,
so
baby!
Two-person co-op games are really fun, because if you have a best friend or like a significant other you like to play with, this is like ideal for that demographic. Anyway, I didn't know you two were actually dating. I thought it was just a joke. Yeah, our 1 year is coming up soon. Our 1 year is coming up in March.
The dating is so good. It seems like a joke. Super massive games.
That's
I don't remember what
we
the
never
name is.
fight. We're just best friends. It's great.
That's a good point.
What is this?
Okay.
Wait, I think I know this.
Yeah.
I think this is on my Steam wish list.
Through there. You need to inspect the hull damage first.
Damn, this accent acting is interesting.
Doesn't look too good either. What is
that? Allium?
You feeling all right?
My body's going one way and my mind's going another.
What is that? This ship is infected with an alien organism. Still doesn't feel real sometimes.
Never forget why you started.
Yep. I want to play this. I remember this.
Congrats and thanks.
Lord have mercy.
Do you think Williams knows more about this substance than he's letting on? We can't take any chances with him.
It can manipulate its physical appearance. It's changing its cellular structure. It's replicating the human form. It's replacing us.
So is this a movie or is this a video game?
It's a game.
How does the game?
I really want to play this.
I think they just gave you all the twists. What the fuck?
I don't care. I actually want to play it. Yeah.
Directive 820. Okay.
8020. Yep, this is on my Steam wish list already. I'm really excited for it. I also like that the main protagonist is like a black woman. I think that's like really neat because a lot of those alien characters, you don't get that kind of representation in like alien sci-fi games like this. So I'm super excited about this.
Uh-oh. You just
No! Why do you have to follow up with Freddy Fazbear?
Abandoned in his warehouse. Your job is simple. Enter the warehouse and retrieve the technology that he was developing for us. It's a kind of prototype skeleton that can adapt to any costume and become any character.
So cranky right now.
We suspect it may be malfunctioning, so just be aware of the slim but not
the mimic.
That you could
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh.
to retrieve it, including but not limited to death or dismemberment. We fully expect the retrieval process to go smoothly and without incident. But just in case, we suggest you get your affairs in order before arriving.
I'm not playing this. There's no way I'll play this game.
Is there? Oh, fuck me. The books are canon. God damn it. Whatever. Okay.
You called it with the mimic.
I will
Fuck,
say,
man.
that doesn't look too bad.
Greetings from Moonhood.
I'll hold my
There's
breath, but
puzzles.
actually that doesn't look too bad. It looks like a...
It's the puzzle mechanic looking interesting.
Yeah, it looks like a Mask horror game, but like a maybe full last one.
I still prefer Poppy Playtime. Poppy Playtime is better.
This one's kind of interesting as well, because they made all the assets in like with clay and stuff like that, and then scanned them in.
That.
Kind of cool. Gameplay? Okay, the secret, the mimic thing actually doesn't look that bad.
The burnt one
could have been worse.
From a deep slumber.
Then again, security breaches also didn't look that bad.
Opening up Steam.
They've learned them. They've learned their lesson.
I like stuff where they make the puppets out of real assets. Oh wow, this is so cool.
You're the caretaker of this little firecracker.
Look at that, the detail.
You must be headed for
Oh, that's freaky. That's cool.
Am I right?
Like getting to play a
love
Leica
this.
movie. Shit.
See, more creatives making games. This is amazing. Look at that.
That's horrifying.
I love it.
Oh shit. The Midnight
The Midnight Walk? Ooh, I'm adding that to my wish list.
Yeah, no,
That's
definitely.
so cool. Oh, I'm so excited for that
Order 9.
one.
Oh, it's for PSVR 2? Interesting. It's also coming on base PS5, so it's probably coming for PC like a year after.
Special
that's
That looks cool, right? You can
updated
see the
look.
artistic attention to detail, and I love games that utilize that because you just don't see it as often with all the use of like AI and
You know, sadly enough, they sometimes don't tell you if it's coming out on Steam or not within these. It's kind of assy.
I know, but I get lucky because it is on Steam.
Clever octopus
Nice.
who finds himself dumped near
Oh.
a highly suspicious food processing center.
5 hours
The
making
fuck?
a story for the game I'll point over make. Oh no, Pro Gamer! At least you're still
Okay.
creating
Darwin's
though.
natural camouflage and inking skills to escape the facility and save the world from aliens.
Got a dip. Okay, Pro Gamer, have a great rest of your evening.
That looks kind of fun.
I've got
Oh,
EP.
cute.
It's a
Well,
cute
take care.
like
Take care, program.
it's like a cute
Oh, yeah.
game you would play in between like some of the
We're
bigger
excited
titles.
to
You know what I
reveal a
mean?
brand
Yeah.
new title from Koei Tecmo Games and Omega Force.
Uh-oh.
Warriors Abyss, a roguelike
Oh.
spin on the Warriors franchise.
Well, that looks like a mobile game. I'm not like interested in that. Look at the numbers. All the numbers. Yeah, no.
You
forget
hate
it.
numbers,
Sorry.
I know.
I don't like numbers like that. It's just- okay, what the fuck?
Allies.
This looks like a mobile game. Where's the
Experiment
gotcha
with
system?
Tons of playstyle combinations to send the enemy hordes flying.
Sure. See, I'm never gonna get sponsored. I keep bitching on everything.
No.
I'm not corporate friendly. Sad.
A roguelite hell awaits when
Me
Warriors
neither.
Abyss launches on PS5 and PS4. later today.
Oh.
For whom are you working? I won't forgive you.
That's a PlayStation 2 game. Like getting remastered or something?
PS2 era classic returns with Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny. Capcom
Cool, I
is
guess.
enhancing the original game with HD graphics and a host of quality-of-life features, including fine-tuned analog controls. Immerse yourself in Jubei's hard-boiled journey and fight through a world of turmoil.
I think my brother
alongside
once talked
trusty
about this.
allies.
Apparently it was fun.
Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny comes to
I
PS4
I
on
think
that you could
so.
play for sure.
and will be available for pre-order later today.
Okay.
Looking to
cool.
2026, let's check out a new trailer for Capcom's
The only thing
latest
I
entry in the
pre-ordered
series,
recently
Onimusha Way of the
Oh,
Sword.
that's
Was
why
the
they're
R&B
bringing out
plush.
the...
Oh,
I wanted to say that's why they're bringing out the PS2 games, because they're bringing out... Oh, it's Capcom. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so this is going to be their new...
This is
Fuck, then we might not be getting a Resident Evil or a Devil May Cry.
I'm just gonna cry myself to sleep tonight if there's no Resident Evil in the state of play.
I don't get shit.
Don't get shit in Ohio.
Pretty much. But this is also probably pretty cool, but...
Yeah, honestly, the graphics already, I'm like, just the design of the world already, I'm like...
That does look pretty cool. Good old RE engine. Not good for open worlds, but pretty good for closed-in worlds. I mean...
Oh.
Oh.
Brother, you're missing an eye.
Okay, that's kind of neat. He has a cocky smile to him. That's neat. Ooh. The fart. No.
Hi, fams here, so bye-bye.
Hi, Fabs here, so bye-bye. Oh no, Rufar. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. We're watching the state of play. If you want, you can always join them back later if you want.
My
It's
mother's
new
almost
games.
here, but have a good day. Thank you for stopping
Man,
by.
you didn't hear the TTS. Aw.
No.
Okay, this does look kind of cool. I just hope it doesn't play like a Dark Souls, and then I'll be happy. Ooh. Okay, that actually does look pretty cool.
This one I can see you playing. I don't know if I'll have time for it, but it looks really neat.
Right, it actually does look pretty fun. Ooh. I get a weird woman on my hand. It's like putting my phone on my hand when Opie's calling.
I'm the woman in your hand all the
Yes.
time.
Like, oh, see, I fucking knew it.
Colonel, tighten the security on this place.
Colonel, I'm in the
Coming here, I'm
floor.
sure of it.
Clap my ass
You
cheeks
called
'cause
it.
you're learning to guard.
America is out to destroy the Shagohod and get its hands on your inheritance. The philosopher's legacy. Then they're out to kill me as well.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What's the story between you and the boss?
She was
Oh.
like a mother and my master.
The Cobras will take care of him.
Okay, Metal Gear Solid 3 is pretty hype though.
Do you hear me, Snake?
What's wrong with that dude's eye?
Sons of the boss.
I see it! The fear!
A great and terrible
Okay.
fury at being alive.
Yeah, Metal Gear's kind of wacky.
I didn't know that. I'm seeing it now.
Holy shit.
There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss.
But I still have the Shagohod and the legacy.
Okay, you could just show the entire game, I guess, but like...
Stop us.
I like her hair.
I'm not finished yet.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Oh,
Oh yeah, and
couple
that,
months away.
see, that was what's
Summer
gonna probably
release.
be announced now. Yeah, the summer release for it. Oh. Ooh.
Oh! What?
The ape escapes. The monkeys. They were in, I think,
Oh
the
my God,
special
that was
edition
still
for
Metal
Metal Gear.
Gear?
Yes, that's.
Oh.
They added the ape escape things to that. Okay, that's gonna be pretty cool. But I think it's also coming on
I was
PC.
so confused.
It's like super serious, and then you have a monkey butt. It's like, what the fuck?
When the fury of emotions
sparks the wildfire of violence. It dissolves our illusions and exposes the fragile structure of reality.
I have 1,000 questions. Why did you come back?
I stood in the home I was born in. In that moment, I felt a connection.
Epsilon 11, sound off. Where are my men?
I think I saw a trailer for this earlier in one of the earlier game shows.
I don't remember this.
I feel I do, right?
I'm kind of intrigued. What game is this?
Kind of reminds me of Death Stranding a little bit, just in its like design of the main character.
I'm kind of into this.
We've begun to uncover.
Yeah, it's the one with the weird, with the nobody looking people. The whole face men. Ooh.
What is it called? I didn't. Hell is Us. I'm gonna look this up. That's interesting to me. I kind of am into it.
That looks kind of neat. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? Let me add it to my
I
wish
have
list.
no idea what to expect. It looks like if
it's
Death
available.
Stranding had a sword. Neo-Wits. Wait, that game already came out. That's the Pinocchio game, right? The Pinocchio Souls-like?
Life of...
P, yeah, Life of Piss. No.
All of a sudden.
Okay.
Or is it DLC? Is it a sequel?
You want to know the year? What a pleasure to meet a stalker worthy of the name. It's been far, far too long.
I mean, it looks cool.
What's a kitty?
As a kitty.
Help me to hold your hand and dance.
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you?
She was looking for someone.
Okay.
Legendary.
I think maybe it's a DLC.
She stepped up.
That's gonna be my guess.
Yeah, right? Like...
Stalkers will lost to that evil.
Ah, yes, you can call upon a furry. Okay, the monster design looks pretty good. Can't fucking see it because the bitrate on the video sucks, but like...
Your survival is all that matters.
Yeah, it's a little blurry.
Nothing else comes close, not even my life. I swear I won't be late.
See, that would look better on my stream if I would play the game. Overture, okay.
Overture, base game.
Base
it's a
game
DLC,
required.
called
It's a
it.
DLC.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty neat.
I was gonna say, it's too early for a whole second of those. I didn't even...
Pixel junk. Okay then. A game biome. Okay then. What the fuck? Is it supposed to be voxel made or?
We don't know where our children will put their roots.
Oh, okay then.
What the fuck is happening? Oh.
Ah yes, we must destroy everything to then rebuild. Sounds like a stupid idea. Oh. Ah yes, white text on bright background. My favorite.
The message is kind of interesting though.
Dreams of another. I mean, is it made with dreams or?
No, honey. I don't know if you were reading the text, but it had more of a philosophical meaning about like what destruction and life have to do with each other.
How does this work? Okay.
I'm gonna go grab another ice cube.
Fair enough.
武器で傷つけたり破壊するのではなく、抽象化している散らばった世界を具体化して想像することができるのです。本作ではポイントクラウドというテクノロジーを採用し、プレイヤー幻想的な夢の世界へダイナミックな変化を与えることができます。今年 PS5 登場予定で、本日からウィッシュリストへの追加ができます。ありがとうございました。
It seems like a wacky experience.
Hey everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani, and I'm excited to share even more PlayStation news in today's show.
How about games? Days Gone Remastered.
The definitive version of Ben Studios' post-apocalyptic open-world epic comes to PS5 with VRR support and PS5 Pro support.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Okay.
Days Gone apparently was. I've heard apparently it's not bad.
Speedrun modes and
I think Days Gone has been recommended to me.
Accessibility features and horde assault.
I guess this is
a survival
oh my
arcade mode with
god.
increased horde size.
Okay, that's kind of, those look kind of cool.
Days Gone.
Huh.
And if you purchase Days Gone
straight
on
up The Walking
4,
Dead,
you can upgrade to a digital version of Days Gone Remastered and get
okay,
all
so
the
look for a
content
PS4
and features
version,
for
then
$10.
update to a new version.
Days Gone Remastered launches on PS5.
Yeah, apparently I could
April
do that to my
20th.
Horizon copy as well. For like $10, get the upgraded version of it.
New DLC
Which
is
honestly,
coming to
I like
Stellar
that
Blade this
playstyle.
June. The sci-fi
Oh,
action
Stellar
game is
Ass?
partnering with Goddess of Victory Nico on a new boss
Stellar
fight,
Ass is
collectible
back.
dolls and stickers, plus a new outfit.
oh, new outfits. New outfits.
More ass.
Both
Stellar
the
ass.
DLC and the PC version of Stellar Blade launch this June. We've got
Oh,
some
so I can
great
play it
PlayStation
now.
Plus updates today, starting with game catalog titles arriving on February 18th.
PlayStation Plus, I don't
Star
pay
Wars
for that
Jedi
shit.
Survivor, Top
Eat my
Spin
ass.
2K25, and launching in a game catalog, Lost
telling you top
Records Blue
shit.
and Rage from the creators of Life is Strange.
Did you girls ever see anything weird around these parts?
In this episodic adventure, players will join 4 high school girls living through the defining summer of their
Why would I want to
lives.
be a high school girl? It sounds like
What
a
begins
terrible
as a
idea.
tale of friendship
Life is
will
Strange, I've
eventually
actually
blend
heard is
reality,
really good
dreams,
storytelling.
and the unknown into a dual timeline narrative. The first
I've
episode
heard good
of
and bad
Lost
things
Records
about
Bloom
it.
and Rage arrives February 18th.
I've heard it can be a bit
Second
whingy at
episode
times.
arriving in April. We're
That makes
also
sense,
excited
but-
to confirm 2 unique indie titles that will launch into game
As someone who
catalog
used to be a
later this year.
teenage girl, it does seem
Explore a
interesting.
mysterious mansion and blueprints, a genre-bending architectural adventure.
Well, it's true.
Ah, yes.
Closer to my
Every door
30s
is
now
a
than
new
I ever
decision
was
as
to
you
be a
build out
teenager, so.
sprawling manor with 45 shifting
Hell yeah.
rooms, adding layers of strategy,
Uh-oh.
puzzles, and exploration.
Ah, a puzzle game. And all this puzzling.
Blueprints
Oh,
launches day 1 into game catalog this spring.
okay.
Abiotic Factor is a 6-player survival crafting game from Playstack and Deep
6
Field
player?
Games. Stranded miles beneath the surface, you and a team of scientists must craft ingenious gear and traps to outwit your enemies and make this bizarre underground complex your new home.
What if I just shotgun everyone?
Abiotic Factor will be available in game catalog when it launches this summer.
But I don't care about PlayStation Plus.
Now let's get a sneak peek at games coming to the PlayStation Plus Classics catalog.
No. God
Coming
damn
soon
it.
are the first 3 Armored Core titles from the original PlayStation: Armored Core Project Phantasma, and Armored Core Master of Arena. Meanwhile,
Okay.
Patapon 3 slides its way into the Classics catalog next
What the hell's a
week.
Patapon? Captured on
No
PS5
one knows
Pro.
how that world came into being. It devoured everything from the past. Only I was left.
Sad. This lady had a hard life.
Ah, it is Melania, Blade of Mikola.
Mistake.
Oh.
She has the Elden Ring in her eyes. I'm sorry. It's like not at all the same franchise.
I can sense it.
I can sense it. Everyone is the British.
It is reforged.
I kind of like her outfit, not gonna lie.
My wish can be fulfilled.
It does look pretty good. What the
Ooh,
fuck
big,
is
big
that?
monster.
Ooh.
That's interesting.
Ooh, abstract hands.
One's wishes
A pussy eye.
is to court
Multi-limbed thing. Okay, this is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sorry for making fun of you, game. You actually look pretty cool. Ooh. What's the combat like? Juggling? Combo?
This is a feast only for the king.
It's stellar ass too. Stellar ass.
This is your final warning.
Nope, this game's gonna piss me off. I can already tell.
They cut because the character died.
But I will take back everything that belongs.
Because whoever was demoing died in that boss fight.
Even if the price is my soul.
Our soul. Tides of annihilation.
You know what? That is interesting.
That looks cool.
The table is
Yeah.
dead. It exists no more.
Ah, yes, a bigger sword. That would be better.
It's not going to be available on Steam, so I'll worry about that.
Well,
if
then,
it comes out.
Then there's a PS5 game. Okay, I'm concerned about all of them now saying like captured on PS5 Pro because like.
What is it going to look like on everyone else's non-PS5 Pro consoles?
Is something bothering you?
Just some noise in my core.
Okay, this looks cool.
Right?
Yeah. I see mechs. I like.
This game.
Deep down in the depths of Vulcan, you must retrieve the architect's core.
You get to be a ball?
Yeah.
They will send everything they have to stop us.
Kind of feels doomy.
Yeah, plays kind of like Doom with the jumping and shit. Whee!
I think you're gonna like this.
We walk demands.
With wall jump. Okay, that actually looks pretty cool.
Run away.
Metal
Eden. Interesting.
May 6th. Okay, that's not too far away. That actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah. That actually is the last day of my classes.
Still a bit blurry.
Bill the Rock Boy. What?
Also not on Steam.
Remember this. DS!
Is that the title or was that like an announcement about it?
I have these
we'll see.
gaps
later
inside my head. Satellite gives us a 10-minute window. You made it.
A weird audio thing in it.
Leftover hardware. It's been decommissioned.
Was it like cyborg people or Cove chips?
What the hell is happening?
Leslie
All I
Benson.
know is that Silvercorp is a piece of my story. I'll cover you. All this time you just wanted answers about the tech in your head? Are you kidding me? This thing has ruined my life.
You have no idea who you're dealing with. And what you did, we should have left you in the desert.
Oh, I see. It's like a story about people who are co-opted for military use and have their memories wiped, and you know they're basically government assets and no longer people. And so the story about this rediscovering who you are. Interesting, though. Yeah, basically.
And now it's iRobot. Will Smith, but no Will Smith.
Yeah. It is an interesting concept. Oh shit.
Mind Eye. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. That actually looks pretty okay.
I'm Leslie Benzie,
It's a concept.
director of Mind's Eye, Builder Rocket Boy's new action adventure set in the fictional city of Red Rock, where AI and human greed collide to bring Earth to the precipice of collapse. All captured on PlayStation 5
yes,
Pro.
realism.
We're now proud to share some gameplay footage with the explosive combat and high-octane driving that you can expect on PlayStation 5 later this year.
Ooh. It's a cover shooter, man. We are back in the PS3 days. Let's go. I like the visual look of the main character.
Right? I was just gonna say that, but I wanted to wait till we were done. It's the eye bags, like you can sense like the turmoil.
Yeah.
The character.
The search and rescue bots. They're malfunctioning. They're attacking us.
Would be a cool.
No, that one's
linear
interesting.
game.
I'd be into.
Yeah. That's.
I'd be into that one. I added it to my wish list too. It's cool.
I'm actually surprised. There's many ones where today we're going like, oh yeah, it actually looks interesting.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this much positive.
Yeah, right.
I was expecting to make a lot more fun.
Not actual gameplay. Okay.
Okay.
It's a CG render to get you like hyped about the concept or whatever. That's what these are for.
True.
That's why I don't necessarily mind the CG trailers that much. If they can get the visuals to look, you know.
This moment.
If they can deliver on the idea.
Choice.
Okay.
You're just gonna walk into the ocean? Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, it's Meridia.
Time the sun dies.
Uh-oh.
Madness.
Every time the sun dies?
Ooh,
Everything begins again.
Uh-oh.
But after every death,
How is the CG render lagging? Oh.
Whoa.
I mean, that looks cool.
Right?
And I will find you.
Are you sure it's the CG render and not the gameplay?
Saros. That means something to someone.
Yeah.
House Marquis' 30th anniversary. That's really cool. For someone.
I'm looking it up.
2026. Okay.
Okay, yeah, no, we'll see more later. I'm not going to make a judgment on that at all yet.
Creative director at Housemarque. We are thrilled to announce that our latest game, Saros, is launching next year on PS5 and enhanced for PS5 Pro. Saros is the ultimate evolution of the Housemarque gameplay first experience. It's a new single-player IP that builds on Returnal's award-winning third-person action. You play Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli. Arjun is a powerful enforcer searching for answers on a hostile shape-shifting planet haunted by an ominous eclipse. All of us at Housemarque can't wait to share more about Saros, with our first look at gameplay coming later this year. Thanks for watching.
That sounds cool, I guess.
Interesting concept, not enough meat to chew on right now.
Not really,
Was that it?
No. Really? Oh, eat my... I mean, there were cool games in there, but like...
There's some cool stuff, but nothing I wanted. Like, I didn't get anything for Resident Evil, which is the main thing I've been looking forward to. PlayStation, why? Capcom, why? Next year.
Was...
If I don't get Resident Evil next year, I'm going to riot.
Well, at least you'll be getting Five Nights at Freddy's Secret.
I'm going to kill myself. In game.
That was I mean, they had cool parts.
Let's see. So, okay. Here's how I feel. Mind's Eye, cool. Helisos, also cool. The Midnight Walk, objectively super interesting. Right?
Yeah,
and there's
There's
Directive
some in there
8020. All that is really interesting. Unfortunately, some of the others I was interested in have not been announced as Steam releases yet, so I won't have much to do with them, but a lot of stuff for you to chew on for sure, as a PlayStation owner.
That's fair. That's all I can say is like, that's fair.
You don't have any other comments at all?
I'm the... You know... I mean...
I think underwhelming is the word you're thinking of. It just
if you're a
it
FNAF
felt really
fan,
short.
If you're a FNAF fan, you get to have a lot of fun with this because you got 3 seconds of content. But
yeah.
Outside of that, there's some cool games in there. You know, there's some cool games in there.
Like I said, I just rattled off a couple of the ones. I think the one I'm most excited about is the Midnight Walk, simply because it actually utilizes physical medium in the game design. And you don't really see that as often.
That's true.
Aside from that, the others that I can play again that I'm most excited for is The Hell Is Us and Directive 8020. Mine's Eye will be interesting on the side, and then if any of the other games do get released on Steam, I might check some of them out, but those are the ones that are available to me at this time, eventually. Yeah, that I think I would be interested in looking at.
And possibly like the Onimusha one looks interesting. The not stellar ass, but you know, the British stellar ass one also looks interesting.
True.
There's good games in there. There's interesting stuff. And then for horror wise, hey, Secret of the Mimic. Yay.
Oh god. I didn't include that in my list because I really don't want to play another FNAF game, but the second my community gets wind that there's another FNAF game being out, you know what they're gonna ask for.
Well, I mean, it's a steelbook. That's not make it better.
No, it's just they like to see me suffer, and this will make me suffer because it's not even good mascot horror. And I refuse to give praise to a FNAF game. I won't do it.
It would be nice if their 4th game finally is like a really good one.
It's your fault. You made me play Security Breach as my first FNAF game.
I did make you start with the arguably worst, so that is on me.
Yeah, and then they made me play the original Five Nights and then Sister Location. Both of which I almost completed. I just got stuck on the last part and got too mad to come back to it. I could finish those games. I know I can. I just refuse to go back.
You want to?
No. Unequivocally no. Can you tell I'm on my 3rd drink? I'm like, ah!
I sense the angie.
I had fun because of my community, and that's it. Those games are
that is fair. The Security Breach was fun mainly due to like the racing aspect we added to it at the end and stuff like that. Like in that sense, yeah, Security Breach was fun, but
I disagree that it was fun. I disagree wholeheartedly. I still
racing you on it was fun. All the rest sucks. All the rest was like ass.
To get the final endings, you mean? Yes, but I'm saying I've never been as angry at a video game as I got during Security Breach. So like I'm gonna do cities.
Security Breach was like if Doughy was the whole game, the Doughy fight.
I hope for the new FNAF game that they do optimize it correctly, so that when people do play it, the feedback isn't optimization where, you know.
Yes, 5 FPS game, let's go! Who needs frames? My love, who needs frames for games, if you think about it?
I need frames!
I think aren't games better when they don't have any frames in them? When they just have
my macaroons and cry a little bit.
When they just have like 5 frames a second and like input lag up the ass. I mean, can you really talk about the Freddy Fazbear experience if Freddy Fazbear doesn't shove his hand up your ass without you being able to respond to it in time?
Not laugh at how in the Springtrap ending of Security Breach. I love that there's so much we could talk about for State of Play, but instead we're just talking about Security Breach again. First of all, let me just point that out. Second of all, I love that you, for some reason, like have this weird chip on your shoulder about the Springtrap ending because you had such a bad time with it where Roxy was like spawn camping that one corner and like you meanwhile I glitched it and like froze Freddy in the corner so that Chica got body blocked and just completed the rest of that ending with no issue at all. And you were like, what the fuck? I basically did it in one try.
That is maybe the true, yeah, fair enough.
It may have taken me a few attempts to get down there, but once I got down there, we were good. And you struggled so much.
That is true. That is true. Oh, you got macaroons. Nice.
My dessert. I fucked up ramen and a whole charcuterie tray. Now it's time for dessert.
Nicely done. Yeah.
Do you have any other final thoughts? I mean, is there anything you're particularly looking forward to? Anything you want to see next year from State of Play?
Like a fucking Resident Evil game, but you know, I'm never gonna get that. That's or a Devil May Cry game. Never gonna get that as well. I've just
that. I'm shocked they didn't announce because
I feel like it really has been a long time. Like, let me look up. Devil May Cry 5. Like Devil May Cry 5 was released in 2019. It's been 6 years.
Holy shit.
I swear to God, Devil May Cry only gets like a game every 10 years at this point. Like, fuck me. Can't have shit in Ohio. And Devil May Cry 5 sold really well too. So it's like it sold well, and then they just never made another one. Well, I guess Onimusha kind of is supposed to scratch that itch, which gameplay-wise, I see it being very similar, which is a nice aspect. But like, can you do both? Why do I have to wait?
Well, that's not going to top DMC though.
No, because I'm biased. But like, I mean, for the like 3 Onimusha fans out there, this is probably the awesomest thing ever, right?
True.
Which is cool. Again, it's cool. It's neat. But I would have liked a few more horror games, if we're gonna be honest.
No.
Okay, what have we had?
Yeah,
Secret of the Mimic, Directive, whatever the hell. No Silent Hill Forte, which, by the way, leads into my theory about like the whole Silent Hill revival thing. I think they just announced a bunch of projects so early on in development that they basically have no real footage to show for it. That's my thought. Outside of then Silent Hill 2, which was in production
for Forte when they first talked about it. So it's like, what happened
there?
It
was like a teaser trailer where they like, it was just random visuals, right? But random visuals, how to put it, if you have a strong enough idea for what random visuals you want, you could probably clobber that together in about 3 months, 2 to 3 months. And that's like taking a lot of time for it. You could probably clobber it together easier and faster if you have a bigger team, but still. But like there were like a bunch of Silent Hills announced that, you know, no news, nothing. Which is kind of sad, because I was honestly kind of looking forward to this. But you see, this proves my theory once again. If you're looking forward to something with trailers, you get nothing. It's like,
I want to see Devil May Cry next year.
Nothing.
I want to see more Silent Hill.
Nothing.
God of War. And I want Resident Evil. Or I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna fucking lose it. I was a late adopter to Resident Evil, and now I'm obsessed. I need more. Aww. It's not okay.
That is true. It's kind of funny how they ended with 4 remake, and it's like, yep, that's it. We don't make any others anymore. That's it. We're not gonna remake the racist one.
I need to not hit my desk. Wait, what the fuck? What? I just heard what you said.
Resi 5.
I know. That's what I was like. Technically, you and I haven't played 6.
That is.
Now I still need to play the one remaster.
That is true. You have some Resident Evil to catch up on if you really want to be all Resident Evil caught it up. But no, outside of that, no, there's a few other things that I'm just like. On the other hand, to give them some, how to put it, to give them a little bit of like leeway, right? I know that, again, that thing that got announced recently, right, where like 10 studios had their whatever development they had on whatever live service thing they had shut down immediately. So it is obvious how in this game there was only really like that one shooter game that was up for a few seconds. I think that was like the only one that seemed very live servicey. The rest were all essentially single player experiences, right? Which cool, but pepper in at least like 1 or 2 legacy franchises, which I guess Onimusha counts as that, or Days Gone counts as that. Fair enough, but I don't know. I feel like there was just maybe a tiny bit missing in the lineup that would have been nice.
You know what I think it is?
Tell me.
When I really think about it, like, I mean, just the past several years, what has it been? Remake after remake of popular franchises like Resident Evil, Dead Space. All these other big companies. Silent Hill got a remake. I mean, all these things. Eventually, they're gonna get back to some of those other franchises that weren't as popular to break it up. Because, okay, let's say we got what we wanted, which was Metal Gear Solid, and we got Resident Evil, Silent Hill, like Devil May Cry, all these things. They wouldn't have room for these smaller franchises to be remade and extended, first of all. And second of all, we are getting a new Doom game at some point.
True, Doom the Dark Age.
That's outside of PlayStation. So if you look at the industry as a whole, there are a lot of remakes of popular franchises. So I'm thinking maybe their mindset was, let's revisit some smaller things to allow these
push
bigger
a bunch
IPs
of new stuff.
more time to develop stellar products. That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting Resident Evil 9 to knock my fucking socks off. And if it doesn't, I'm like, what were you doing for the past several years? You did fuck all. So that's what I want to see,
Onimusha
right?
Monster
Devil May
Hunter,
Cry.
probably,
If it
but-
come out with that, I don't care though. Like,
No, that's fair.
you
On the other
definitely
hand,
have
like,
different teams working on Resident Evil and Monster Hunter. You can't have them both work. They can both work concurrently and just announce one while the other's still in development.
you, by the way, did put kind of a thing into perspective, which is that indeed the last few years have been quote unquote
Really heavy on
plagued
those
by a bunch
meaty
of
games.
like remakes and remasters and stuff like that. And outside of essentially Metal Gear and the one Onimusha that gets an HD port, to be honest, all of them were indeed, thanks for the follow, all of them were indeed like new IPs that are, you know, doing new things. Some things maybe a bit similar to things we've already seen, but you know, again, within the genres, making different types of IPs. So in that sense, the positive takeaway from this is, hey, PlayStation is investing in a diverse set of different new IPs that that will be interesting to visit whenever they come out. That is, you know, because Stellar Blade was a big success in that regard, and Stellar Blade was like, in that sense, like, okay, this is like a new thing, you know. So
And the
put it in a way where
that one you and I never touched, but it was massive. I thought it seems like pretty successful.
Yeah.
And
no, indeed,
the people who liked it.
Okay, no,
So it makes sense to have a DLC.
The more positive analysis of this is, hey, there's a bunch of new games coming out, new games, new IPs, new stuff to
and continuations of games that weren't in our forte but were in others. But unfortunately for you and me in the genre we sit in, I say we because we overlap a ton, right, in our interests.
That is true. No, that's fair. That's fair.
But in our interest, there just wasn't a ton of continuation of our favorite franchises, which was, for us, maybe more of a personal gripe. But what that means is that next year I had better see some of that stuff because I know I'm not alone and thinking,
human dicks.
where were these franchises?
Yeah, perfect.
That's fair. Welcome in, Chuck. That was the PlayStation State of Play. No, I saw some people posted like PlayStation State of Play, but then if you think about it again with the perspective
Those
of
people don't have critical
new
thinking
games,
skills.
okay, that's also true. But yeah, but like if you're thinking about like, okay, but if we're looking for new games and people have been for years clamoring, we want new things.
Like, you got what you wanted. Stop bitching and try them out before saying LLLL. Yeah. No, I
a lot of them are gonna
hope. I am mildly disappointed because I have favorites I was looking forward to, but all that means is I have more to look forward to in the future and some new things to try while I catch up on other franchises. So it's like, okay.
It's like, I think I'll be more open to the new stuff if there would be some like legacy franchises sprinkled in more to keep me up to date, and not just legacy franchises of stuff I already knew about. Like, I knew about the Metal Gear Delta remake. I didn't know about Days Gone, so that is not really a thing. But I think that has been in the rumor mill maybe for a little bit, that something surrounding Days Gone was going to happen.
I don't have my finger on the pulse of Days Gone, but you might be right.
I think those were they were one of the studios that had like one of those multiplayer live service IPs that got axed. So in that sense, there might be something there. I'm really rattling my brain here for like, okay, what did the rumor mill say again? No, again, there was a lot of interesting stuff here, but like, the problem is Capcom announces one thing at a time. They announced Onimusha.
I would just love to know they're working on Resident Evil. I don't even know. I need like a 10-second teaser trailer just to know something's coming. Something for me to salivate over.
And then I'll be like,
make my panties
okay.
wet. You're not doing that, Capcom. I'm dry as hell right now. Okay, I wasn't interested. I'm a little turned off. Another Monster Hunter game. Cool. Sorry, Monster Hunter games are really repetitive. They're not even like Resident Evils, in my opinion, where they're very different from game to game. I really feel like Monster Hunter is a lot of the samey. And so I'm just like, fuck. So that's my one L. I was like, Capcom, give me something.
I will say this. I didn't know that Monster Hunter Wilds didn't release yet. I thought it already was out because I thought people were already streamer. But I think that might have been the beta then. Like the beta pre-release. So in that sense, if we're getting a Resident Evil, we might be only getting it after. Again, Capcom only announces like one or two things at a time, so we're gonna have to wait until after that releases to get anything interesting. But man, again, like something. I wasn't really expecting God of War. Again, they also had like a live service thing in the works that then got shut down. So I not necessarily expecting anything from Santa Monica. No. One day, hopefully,
soon. Maybe
but
next year.
I imagine now that a bunch of those studios can realign their focus to new ideas, that probably we might be seeing a lot next year. But that's again wishful thinking, right? Not that hopeful for the people that might have just bought a $800 fucking gaming machine. Just still less than having to buy a decent gaming PC nowadays. But okay, fine enough. At least PCs do more. We've already had that discussion a few times. But like on the other hand,
on stream and off stream, and there's some Lions Tech Tip videos about that if you really want a full deep analysis on it. But
yeah. So, but okay, on the other hand, some of the nice things as well is that a lot of these games that come out for PlayStation are games that are also going to come out for Xbox. Oh, not Xbox. Steam and stuff like that, right? So like, at the worst, if they're a Sony exclusive, we might have to wait a year for a big one to release on Steam. Outside of that, they near well release almost all of them eventually, so...
Yeah, and I mean, I already have like four of the games already wishlisted that I was interested in. One of them I've had wishlisted for months, and I added a few extras to my wishlist today.
You're gonna have to share them in a bit.
It was Directive 8020, but I will screenshot, and there's Directive 8020 I've had screenshotted for a long time now, because I saw that
I'm curious now that
announcement a long time ago.
Now that Days Gone is being... Like, now that Days Gone is getting like a... how to put it, like a remaster. Does that mean the PC version might be getting one?
I'm not sure, but I have to pee really bad. Can I come back in a second here? I'm gonna mute.
Sure. And then
I'll be
afterwards
back
I
when
have
you
to
look
pee,
that
so...
up.
No, it's on Steam, but I don't know if we're necessarily gonna be getting that on if we're gonna be getting that on PC. Would be nice though. State of Play. Darwin Paradox. The Squid Game does look kind of fun. Alright, so now to pull up the list again. Some of them do look kind of nasty though. The fucking weird one that looked like Diablo. I did not like that one at all. Okay, there were a lot of reveals. There's also been a lot of previously announced. Okay, so like Shinobi Art of Vengeance is a new reveal. Digimon Time Stranger is a new reveal. I'm gonna look up like what was all a new reveal and what was all a Dreams of Another is a new reveal. Days Gone Remastered is a new reveal. It's a game, but fine, whatever, right? Tides of Annihilation, Middle Eden, and Saros. So that's 7 new reveals. That's not bad. It feels weird to say that. It doesn't feel right. It feels like, I don't know. I feel like Saros should have been like a bigger, how to put it? Like Saros should have been a bigger, some kind of bigger hype behind it. Because it just feels like Saros is like, who? Like the last spot in the State of Play usually tends to be like one of the biggest things, right? And also the next game from House Marquee. Okay, what the fuck did they make? Oh, Finnish video game developer based in Helsinki. Oh, they were the people behind Returnal. Oh.
What's Returnal?
So Returnal is about something astronaut, something you revive constantly. So I guess Returnal, Nex Machina, Matterfall, Alienate. Okay, like a bunch of those type of games. Like sci-fi is really their forte. Okay, for the people that did really like Returnal, which I think that did have a pretty big like that was like people did like that stuff when it came out, and it was also for PS5. Okay, then I get what the hype is supposed to be behind like a new House Marquee game, because they said it in a way where it's like, ooh, the next House Marquee game, and I'm like, who? Help,
I guess if you're not
stupid.
familiar with the developer, of course, you wouldn't know, right? But now you know.
Yeah.
I think the Sauron clip they showed us, that of course was generated, but the concept
looks cool.
Infinitely interesting. I would like to check it out, but only if I can get to see, of course, eventually we'll see more gameplay, but I want to see more gameplay to see what the game's really about, A, and B, it needs to run on Steam. I'm not buying a console. Y'all know I'm not a console girly. I'm strictly PC and occasionally my Nintendo Switch, which I know is a console. It's a Nintendo Switch. Let's be real here. The second one's not even out yet.
Eventually, you'll be able to easily use a console.
You're just saying the quiet part out loud here. Yes, eventually I will have access to all of your consoles anytime I want, but that's not happening for a while. So for now, I am a console-less player and PC only, and I'm okay with that.
Sadness. So yeah, 8, I recounted, by the way. So no, about 8 new reveals.
Yeah, I heard
you if I pull up the list of all the different things that were announced, there were a lot of announcements. It just didn't feel like a lot. Yeah, again, I feel like that final one should have hit harder. Well, I agree. I feel like the final one should have been
I was listening while I was peeing.
Boom.
But yeah, there was less impact. Because I'm going to be honest, if they were to announce a Resident Evil game, I'm sorry, that should be the last thing they announce. Because Resident Evil is like one of the most widely known franchises for Capcom PlayStation. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, let's be real here.
Survival horror, you know, that would have been nice.
You know what? That's a good point. There was no true survival horror. Maybe the
that one
Midnight
horror
Walk.
game.
The Midnight Walk seemed to have some horror themes to it. But none of them felt like real survival horror in the way that I'm traditionally used to. Am I crazy or am I missing something?
I think Hell Is Us might be. Oh no, that was a guy with a sword. That's not really survival horror.
Yeah, and when I look at Hell Is Us,
maybe
it's similar to Elden Ring. It's not.
Maybe the Directive 8020, the Directive one.
But that's more like, okay, I guess
story
you can count like the Alien franchise is story Alien like survival horror, but it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? That's sci-fi horror, not traditional like survival horror as you and I know it. You know?
Yeah, by Supermassive.
Where it's like
games,
cults and like the twisted human psyche and that kind of stuff. It's just a little different. Like, I'm sorry, sci-fi kind of has its own category of survival horror and doesn't fit into the overarching. It's like its own thing in my head. Maybe I'm crazy for that, but that doesn't mean I'm not excited for it. Like I said, I think it's, first of all, there's not enough black representation in the gaming world. Out of all of the 8 releases, how many of them had a specific dark-skinned person of color as the protagonist or main character? I counted 1, and it was Directive 8020. Everything else was a light-skinned male, which is fine. Well, but I am excited
Asian,
to see,
you know, one or the other.
Well, yeah, but that's fine. But my point is, for people who are black and brown, I feel like there's not that much representation. I know I'm white, so maybe I shouldn't be speaking on this. But I personally I'm truly excited to see a woman and a black woman, because that is one of the most underrepresented groups in gaming, period. And I'm not speaking out my ass when I say that.
I think because it's hard to do necessarily. I think that's probably the reason why.
But it really isn't if you were to just get to know black women and their stories.
They should just put that in more in games, but
they should do the research and start doing it. So all I'm saying is that and I know people are like, well, that's a woke take. I don't give a fuck.
Oh no,
I'm really excited.
It's definitely bold whenever a studio does it nowadays in the climate we're sadly in, because it constantly gets misconstrued and like played out for identity politics, right? Like, so in that regard, like it is always bold and nice to see a studio be like, hey, we're frontlining a black female lead. Fucking deal with it, right? Like that is neat. That is neat whenever they do
I love that from a representation aspect, from the statement it makes in today's political climate, and just from the fact that regardless of skin color, it's a woman. And on top of that, how many of the main characters did you see in these games that were a woman? A couple, a handful, less than a third. So that to me just is really nice to also see that it feels
but usually they have big titties, a big ass, and
that's my point though. This character doesn't seem like a sexualized object. She just feels like a person, and I'm excited about that.
I think it depends. It depends on the game. Last of Us did the same thing in that regard, right?
Yeah,
where, like the lead
Last of Us did that phenomenally, and I really want to play those games.
they were good. They were really good. In
those but my point is, it's not the majority, and I'm not asking for every game to have that. But I really am excited to see more of that, and I want to know more. I'm really intensely excited about the story of Directive 8020. I just want to see where it goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not asking for some woke story. I just want a real human story.
Woke story. I want the woke story. Fuck, I'm going beyond. People are like, I don't want woke story. I want the woke story.
Horror setting.
Dang it.
Oh my god.
I want my alien to be woke. Dang it. Where's my? No, wait, that sounds bad as well. Fuck.
But you guys get what I mean, right? I'm super excited for the potential of an actual real story about real people in a survival horror like sci-fi setting. I think that's going to be really cool, and I like the diversity. I get kind of sick of seeing the same white male protagonist.
I want them to do something with it. That's where I do draw the line there, where it's like they have it. Okay, cool. Now do something with it. Because the problem with a lot of male white leads is that they're all boring, right? So it's like, okay,
you're doing
something interesting with your character. Now fucking do something
you're
with it.
hot. That's it. Like, I'm sorry, as much as I love Resident Evil, Leon is a little bit shallow. He has some backstory, but it's just a blonde-haired white male. He's just Unga Bunga.
Well, he's
Unga Bunga, shoot everything.
Because he's a product of the 90s. Like, he's a how to put it? He's a
exactly.
product of the late 90s Japanese looking at Americans through like television. That's like what Leon is. So that makes
But even
that's where
so,
I excuse
like
it, right? Because I find a spot for it. I'm like,
but
well,
think about it though. But think about that then from that lens, because it's a good point, right?
Still
I love
Leon.
Leon's
Exactly.
hot. You can love people for shallow reasons, and Leon is hot as fuck, and I don't even like blondes, and too pretty to
he's
hate.
a
Fair
dumbass.
enough. But from a story perspective, I have played enough games that I'm starting to expect a little bit more out of a story type game that has a narrative, and a game that has a really good narrative. I will laud it to the world.
I feel
a
like
game that has a
Directive
shitty
is gonna-
story, I
yeah.
hate on.
I feel like
Outlast is one.
Directive
I
is
love the
going towards that.
mechanics.
I hate the
But
story.
Outlast story, fucking crazy. We watched a whole analysis video, and I still think my experience was just it wasn't clear enough. It's
gonna
insane.
be
It's batshit insane.
picky about it. Let's be honest. Resident Evil never had great stories either.
No, but it has
They're all
amazing
really dumb.
designs
But it has presentation.
and gameplay mechanics, presentation, and that's its redeeming factor. But you can't have none of those things. You either have to have great presentation, gameplay mechanics, or you have to have a fantastic story. If you don't have either of those and you're just a generic knockoff, I'm sorry, you're not getting my positive praise. So that's why I'm looking forward to some of these games, especially the one. I know you're about to say something, but let me finish my thought. To round it off, that's why I'm looking forward to Directive 8020 and things like the Midnight Walk that have clear creative direction behind them. And that's where I'll end it. What were you going to say, honey?
You know who's making Directive 820?
8020. Go ahead.
8020. Made by Supermassive Games, but the people behind it.
Okay.
You know what games they made before?
Oh, he sounds like he looks like he's gonna cry. Let's all give him head and back pats and a shoulder rub while he reads this list off to us.
They're the people that made Man of Medan, Little Hope, House of Ashes, and The Devil in Me.
Well,
from the horror anthology, Dark Pictures anthology collection.
I know what you're talking about.
The people that made, what was it? The fucking not Dead by Daylight. Is that it? No, not Dead by Daylight. Not DBD. The fucking Days.
I know what you're talking about. I just
Until Dawn.
It wasn't
Until
Days
Dawn.
Gone.
They're
There we
Until
go.
Dawn, and then went on to make these other like live action actor led movies, like movie games, and all of them are pretty ass. Too pretty. To
I'm
hate.
sorry, I'm
Let's give
laughing
them
at
head
chat.
and
I'm
back
laughing at
pats.
Cal.
Pause kit. Wait, what? Did you say that?
I
did
think I meant
not
to
catch
say
that
let's
at
all
all.
give him head pats and back pats, but you guys, I'm on my third vodka drink in like an hour and a half. So I don't know what I'm saying. I feel like I'm being pretty lucid for the fact that I've drank this much this quickly.
Indeed, you're behaving very well. Good girl.
Yes.
God damn it.
Thank
Oh
you.
well.
But my point is that
Madame
doesn't mean people can't redeem themselves, and it also doesn't mean they don't have a different writing team in place. Like, just because you have some of the head honchos in charge of these games
Yeah,
doesn't
but they were, like-
necessarily mean it's going to be bad.
But they had like 4 games that all kind of sucked. From
I
what
know,
I
but
remember.
I still want to give it the benefit of the doubt, because I've
hope we
been
get a
proven wrong
redemption.
so many times that I'm like, no, we'll see how it goes. I'm not even going to cast doubt on it yet. We'll see how it is. Because so far it looked really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, these are games that people like.
No,
Telltale like
Tori
QTE games.
Tori
Oh.
can sit in his little
Oh.
doubt corner, and I'll be like, let's give it a try.
You see, the thing is, with my little doubt corner, I might play it and be like, hey, I'm pleasantly surprised by this. And you're sort of like, full back, I'm gonna Yeah, it's gonna probably.
And then I'll be
bite you in the
disappointed.
ass.
And what will happen is that I'll have a really negative review of it, and you'll have a really positive review.
Or at least
and that
a
will be
very,
the
like,
first video we put out in this idea of game and movie review series we want to do is direct of 80/20 positives and negatives. No, I'm just saying. One day,
okay, you know what
we'll
puts
get that
me
project
off?
off the ground when I'm not studying anymore.
There's one thing that puts me off, and is that one of the screenshots where it's like the girl and she has like a mutated face. I don't know why, but I'm getting Callisto Protocol flashbacks.
I didn't want to talk about it because I do not want to draw an analogy between Callisto Protocol and this game yet, because first of all, this game isn't out yet. Second of all, I've not played Callisto Protocol. I've only heard everyone's negative feedback, and I would like to play it for myself before I make a judgment call on it.
Sure. Oh, sure.
Why are you laughing? Why?
You should definitely try Callisto Protocol, my love.
I'll put it on my fucking wish list. Don't test me, my love. I will do it. I'm literally going into the store
and I'm. Have fun with that one. Have fun with that.
Why are you? I don't think it'll be as bad. As long as it's not as bad as Security Breach, I don't give a fuck. I'm hardened. I am a hardened warrior at this point.
It runs about as good as Security Breach, I can tell you that.
Oh my god, get out. Get out. Welcome me lollipop. Now I need to see it. I'm adding it to my wish list. If it goes on sale, I'll buy it. I'm not spending $60 on this shit. It's not worth $60.
I'll get you if it's on sale, I'll get it for you. Don't worry. I didn't know that you wanted that, but sure, fine.
I didn't. No. You must ask me permission, because if I have any other option, I'll tell you what to buy. Not Callisto. Don't buy me.
No.
Side
but
note,
you now said
my tattoos look
how
really
much
good
you want to play
in this
Callisto
lighting.
Protocol.
I'm not on camera.
I spotted my favorite duo of no VTuber and VTubers at the same time. Yeah.
Better get a master ball before I escape. Sorry, I just forgot that I'm not face camming. I'm just guesting on Tori's stream as a PNG tuber, but I have my camera on for Tori so you can see my reactions, and I was just looking at how high contrast my tattoos look in the
buy
camera.
it for her.
Really nice. No, not the $60. Wait for it to go on sale before you buy me something.
Wait.
See, I'm considerate. I don't just drain his wallet. I wait till stuff goes on sale and then I drain his wallet. I'm just kidding. I haven't drained his wallet yet.
I think Callisto Protocol is definitely from before you started watching my channel. That is definitely obvious. Yeah, no.
It was before we collabed and became friends.
Do it. Play Callisto Protocol. Okay.
Oh my God.
I cannot not make fun of it because.
Please don't buy it for me right now. If you're gonna buy it for me, at least wait till it's on sale. I'm not having you spend $60 on a game I know I'm gonna give a terribly negative review on.
I already spent $60 on that fucking game once. I'm not doing that again.
Why would you spend $60?
I bought it when it was
better
new.
than that.
I bought it when it was new. It was like on release. I got
that's
it.
Fair. Okay, fair, my love. You made a mistake. It's okay. We all make mistakes. That was a pretty colossal one.
Callisto was definitely a colossal mistake. No, don't worry, you'll have fun. I'll be there when you play it. I'll watch you. I'll be like, no, you get to play it now.
You just want to watch me rage. You like it when I get angry. He thinks it's cute when I get angry. He thinks it's cute when I get off work after a stupid customer and I start ranting without taking a breath for like 5 minutes straight. He literally goes, I like it when you rant. And I'm like, I hate it.
I like it when she rants. She's cute when she rants. But like, yeah.
I feel like a tiny little cute like baby chicken when he says that, because in the moment I feel like I'm being all hard and tough, and then he's like, you're adorable, and I'm like, nah. I buy a game when you can wait 20+ years and get it for free. Exactly, lollipop. See, that's impeccable.
You know,
logic.
I think I even have the Callisto Protocol double because I think it's so ass that Epic Games gave it to me for free a while back.
Why? That's kind of funny.
Well, because they give games for free after a while, so that is kind of funny, right?
You've been reminding me that I have forgotten to log into Epic, because I used to log into Epic once a week to
get
see
the
what was
game.
free.
Yeah,
I think I got like Guardians of the Galaxy for free and a bunch of other shit.
I got a bunch of games in my Epic library, which again, the whole reason they're doing that is.
I just had a reminder to log in on like Mondays or something.
That's probably a good idea, yeah.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Oh my god.
Log. You know, I'm gonna do it on Tuesdays when I work, because I can do that when I'm talking to an asshole on the phone. I can be like, okay, you're yelling at me. I'm just gonna look at Epic Game Store, and when you're done ranting, then I'll help you.
So Helldivers added a portable nuke in the game you can wear like a backpack. Indeed.
Yeah!
I even got it, by the way. I unlocked it.
Also, yeah, we didn't get any Helldivers, like anniversary anything this stream. We didn't even touch on that at all. No Helldivers. That is the one thing that should have happened, and I'm disappointed by. Everything else I can excuse, except for the fact that I didn't get any Resi 9 teasers, but like also no Helldivers. What gives?
That is kind of sad. Yeah, no, indeed. I would have expected something, you know. It's kind of sad that nothing got added at all. It's kind of a little disappointing. View in library. I have a bunch of fucking games in my library on Epic.
Your gate is cutting you out because you're whispering in my ear.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no,
You're
Callisto
okay.
Protocol is indeed in my list on Epic Games. So I have a double.
Okay.
And recently, because there were sales, I did get the DLC for it, so I could play the ending one day. So I can have fun with that. But like, again, my sort of, not mini PTSD, but like, my memories of how that fucking game played. It's like if Dead Space was made by a dumbass.
Dead Space is good. Don't even bring Dead Space into this conversation.
No, because the whole marketing for Callisto. No, the whole marketing for Callisto was that they got the game director from Dead Space 1 to make a new game in sort of a similar vein.
That is true.
That is what Callisto is.
And it flopped. But
and then it sucked ass, and at one point it got financed by the people that made PUBG, because at one point it was supposed to tie into the PUBG universe, and then it just was its own thing.
Why would you do that? Yeah.
No, but you'll like it.
Well, profits, I get it. No, I don't like it. No.
You'll love it.
You wipe that smirk off your face right now, young man. I'm
you
older than you, so I can say that. Wipe that smirk off your face, young man.
You want the Callisto Protocol? Yeah.
Get out. Get out of my head.
Callisto all over
Get out
the
of my
place,
fucking head. Get out of my head. I'm trying to log into Epic Games, and you're making me forget my password. It definitely has nothing to do with the 6 ounces of vodka I've had. Ounces, not inches. What the fuck did I just say? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play a game after this, and also it's getting late.
Oh my god, 19 inches of venom. God damn it.
Oh my god.
Venom. Great. Amazing. Where was I? What the fuck am I talking about?
You can't expect me to remember anything right now.
State of play. So what got announced? I'm gonna. There was some cool shit or some bad shit.
Leaning positive, but mixed bag. Yeah.
Leaning positive, but it didn't feel as impactful as it should have been. If that makes sense. Like, it feels like there was a bunch of stuff announced and some stuff really good, but like just at least give us more like footage of that one sort of super animal or whatever it's called. The Little Nightmares people that are like that do their own thing.
Wait,
like,
hold on, no, because
not Little Nightmares 3.
You're talking about the people.
No.
You're getting your studios mixed up. Little Nightmares. Ooh, I put my mic. The Little Nightmares studio is completely separate. It's the studio that made It Takes Two. That's the studio that made that one game.
No, but there's another one. There's another one as well. There's
Reanimal, but that's not PlayStation. But that's not PlayStation, my love.
It'll probably come out on PlayStation, so.
Yeah, but it's not like a PlayStation. Like, they're not partnered, I think. I think Reanimal is like its own indie studio, so it's going to be more in the Game Awards, but it naturally would not be included in State of Play.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, hate to rush your bubble, but I'm like, no.
I'm gonna list off all the different games, so it's like to end off maybe and round off exactly, because it's maybe getting late, and I think we've kind of said everything we could say about it. Let me list off all the things that got announced. So, Monster Hunter Wilds, which apparently isn't out yet. Shinobi Art of Vengeance, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, Digimon Story Time Stranger, a Lost Soul Aside, Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, Dave the Diver, the crossover thing, and broke, but for 15 years I always wanted to play Mafia 2. Apparently, didn't they remaster some of them now on Steam? I think they're all available. Dave the Diver, Splitgate 2, W2K25, Borderlands 4. Oh yeah, that's the release date now. Split Fiction, Directive 8020, Five Nights at Freddy's: The Secret of the Mimic.
Oh my god, no more FNAF.
The Midnight
No more
Walk.
FNAF.
Well, it's the only mascot horror thing we're gonna get in a while, I think. So unless a new Ban comes out, I think we're kind of fucked when it comes to mascot horror. But oh well. Darwin's Paradox, Warrior's Abyss, Onimusha Samurai's Destiny, Onimusha Way of the Sword, the new one, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, Hell is Us, Life of Pi Overture, Dreams of Another, Days Gone Remastered, Stellar Blade, the Goddess of Victory Nikki DLC, Lost Records Bloom and Range, Blueprints, Abiotonic Factor. I think those were those like PlayStation Plus games or whatever. And then we have Tidus of Annihilation, Metal Eden, Mind's Eye, and Saros. So
again, most of that was new titles or DLCs.
Mind's Eye actually.
So
Mind's Eye is on Steam. Fuck it, so I don't even have to get it on on PlayStation. Nice. Yeah. That actually does look pretty neat.
It does, yeah.
There are a few games that do look kind of interesting. I wonder if Mind's Eye is gonna do something like Spec Ops: The Line Z with the whole social commentary aspect of it all. Which, if that's the case, that might be interesting. Again, there's stuff on there that seems like it could be cool and interesting, but it feels, yeah, no, some things might have just been missing, but it is what it is. Anyway.
It was an interesting state of play. Next year will be interesting as well, and we'll see what comes up over the next 12 months between now and then. And
like always,
everything releases.
Yeah, and okay, like always, I like having you on. So it's fun to do these like little over streams where I just look at a thing, but instead of having to do it with on my own and alcohol, this time I got to do it with you and alcohol, and that is infinitely better. Yeah,
and me and my alcohol, and oh my god, like you should not allow me to not like stream because I have zero responsibility, and so I just get really drunk. So the next Game Awards, I'm gonna get so trashed. You're gonna have to like mute me, I swear. Anyway,
that is fair. Okay, so with that said, I guess I'm gonna just raid out here and just leave it at that.
Okay,
wait, Jump King
we can
Quest?
play more game like tomorrow or something. So
okay. And with that said, I would like to thank you all for watching. Thanks for staying or sticking around for our state of play reaction and analysis, post state of play analysis. I hope to sometimes be able to do more of this kind of content from time to time, because even though it might not reach that well reaction wise, it is kind of interesting to just sit down and kind of talk video games. Me and Ophi do it all the time, but it's actually kind of fun to put it on just put it out there and just have fun with the two of us to talk about it and stuff like that.
Eventually we have kind of podcasty style, like edited content plans kind of for stuff like this.
Vintage story.
Lollipop, I'm so sorry I wasn't reading all your chats. I was
stories. Sandbox survival game developed and published by Arkino Studio. Okay, we'll check it out in a bit. See what it is. Is it Minecraft? No. So it's kind of like
Google
Minecraft.
It.
2016. Did they finish development, or is it one of those forever in early access kind of dealios? Oh. Could be interesting. We still have to get the Sons of the Forest.
It's not on Steam.
That is
so
true.
I won't be able to play it.
Yeah. Fair enough. Well,
I guess you still could, but it's anyway. I'll look at it later. Interesting.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. With that said,
Nick, we're just ending, but thank you for popping in.
Aww. Welcome in, Nick. Yeah, we're just going to be running off. I'm going to be raiding out, and I will be seeing all of you in the next stream. Now, it's been a little while. We've had a little bit of a break in between, but this weekend we'll see if we can get another something. I need to select a single player game so I could stream that again. That's what I need to do. I need to do that.
I'll force him. I'll make him do it for you guys so you have content while I'm working all weekend. I promise.
Exactly.
I promise.
And with that said, thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Take care, everybody.
See you later.
I'm going to be raiding out on Twitch and then on YouTube I'm gonna be waiting a few more minutes until I can do the raid out thing, and then press the buttons, and the buttons will be pressed, and the people will be sent out into the void. It'll be great. Don't worry about it.
Night, everybody.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.
See you in the next one. Bye. Press the button to send everyone out.
Button.
Yeah, Buton.